Like I even felt like, oh, coming from the UK with my UK pounds. Um, I was humbled. Yes, groceries here in Canada. Hey, like this. If they did not cut off, if they did not cut off your neck, if they did not, hmm, hmm. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. From the title, you already know what we're going to be talking about today: culture shocks. These culture shocks are going to shock you well, so make sure you are well insulated. Okay, grab your popcorn and maybe a drink or cup of tea because we're going to be spilling all the teas. Okay, if it's your first time seeing me, my name is Chisom and this is Life with Chisom. So yes, I recently moved to Canada, and it's exactly 1 month and a few days here in Canada. I feel like this is the appropriate time for me to share some of the few things that really caught me by surprise because I'm somebody that does thorough research about something, especially if I'm moving to a new country. I like to search on things. But some of those things, maybe I didn't really like grasp it very well. Mm, We'll find out. Make sure you watch the very end of this video because everything will be spilled. I'm not leaving anything for anybody. Okay, let's get right into it. See, I came with my notes and I wrote things down. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to be starting with the first one that I met or the first one I encountered. Okay, I think Canadians are nice people. Yes, it might sound a little bit, it's normal. No, it's not normal. If you have lived in the UK, you know that the UK people, I wouldn't say they're not nice. Well, they're not nice. Let me not sugarcoat anything. They're not nice. They're the kind of people that will smile in front of you and be like, oh my God, are you all right? Are you okay? And then they'll be, yeah, that's UK people for you. So I don't, all this, they are, you're all right, you're right. Mm-mm. So I think Canadians are nice because if they don't have to pretend to be nice. If they want to help you out, they will help you out. When I landed in the airport, I know that I was trying to like catch up with my next flight because I had like I think a 1 hour 30 minutes layover, and I remember I was struggling with my boss. Meanwhile, when I was in Canada, in the UK rather, if you watched my video when I was moving from UK to Canada, I mentioned how I struggled with my box because I have to carry 3 boxes at a go plus my hand luggage. But when I was in Canada, when I landed in Halifax, Nova Scotia, I was just struggling with it. These people do not need to help me, but an officer just approached me and was like, "Are you okay? Do you want me to help you with your bags?" I'm like, "Oh, sure, sure." And that's not just it. Like even when I arrived here in Canada, I went to a store. I was trying to find my way around the mall because it was just a bit more complex. And somebody just woke up to me and was like, "Am I okay? Do you need help?" This will never happen to you in the UK. I don't know for anybody, but to me, it never happened to me. They will rather leave you running around and running around. And even when you approach them, mm, whatever you see, you take. So I think Canadians are nice. Even in church, like I've not met any bad Canadian. Hey, I've not met any bad Canadians so far. So I'll say they're nice people. Okay. Okay. Moving on to the second one is cannabis. Yes, Igbo. What else do they used to call it? Canadian loud, whatever. Cannabis is legalized here in Canada. Yes, I knew about it, but I did not know how much it is a norm here. Even in Nigeria, when people go to and buy cigarette or whatever, they still have a little bit like I don't want somebody to know that I smoke. They still have a little bit of decency to it. But here in Canada, as I was walking, because the first few weeks, let's say the first week that I arrived, I was just walking around. I was going out for a walk every day. And the way these people advertise this cannabis, hey God, I was like, na Igbo, or na they advertise like this. Hey God, if you see the buildings are even way beautiful than restaurants. If you see the packaging, and they will write it boldly, cannabis sold here. Some of them even offer free delivery. Like you can just, you know how you order pizza, you can order cannabis in this country. And it's really, really shocking for me because I'm like, at least make it a little bit coded or hidden or something. Like, you don't need to, like, these people, they give, like, you know how Nigeria restaurants, how they build a very fancy restaurant and put the lights out and, put lights on the name so that you see it. That's how they advertise cannabis here. So don't be shocked when you're walking on the road and you see. In fact, I won't be shocked if I see them dancing in front of the place trying to bring people in, because it remains small for them to do that. So the third one is road rules or traffic rules. I almost got hit by a car twice here in Canada. Yes, I almost got hit by a car. Their road rules are different from, or let's say, their traffic rules are different from traffic rules in the UK. In the UK, where once the red light goes on, all cars will stop, no matter the direction you're coming from. As long as the direction is facing the traffic light, you will stop. But here it's not the same. If they say if the red light goes on, everybody will stop. But people on the right can still make a right turn. If you're doing a right turn, you can make a right turn. I did not know that. Sometimes in the UK, once the light goes off, goes red, and even if it doesn't turn green for you to walk, because it's red, you can start walking because you know it will turn green. No try and here, because when you are trying to cross the road when it's red, you will be shocked that you see a car trying to make a right turn, because according to their rules, you can actually do that if the road is clear. But then again, you know that not every driver sees well. So if the driver did not see you, or you did not make an eye contact with the driver before start crossing, Otila for you. So that really caught me by surprise. Okay, I think the fourth one is mode of transport. The mode of transport here in Canada is that you have to have your own car. Yes, it's by road, but you have to have your car. It's very important. If you're planning to migrate to Canada, you don't have driving license. In fact, start it tomorrow. Tomorrow, go and start processing your driving, whether you're in the UK or in Canada. I mean, in Nigeria or wherever you are. Start processing your driving license. It's very, very important for you to have your driving license in this country, because if you come in here, you see that you really can't do much without a car. This place is massive. This place is, the roads are massive. If you want to move from here to a shop near there, you're going to walk minutes. I'm not talking about 5 minutes walk. I'm talking about 20 minutes walk, 25 minutes walk, 30 minutes walk. Because I'm coming from the UK and we walk a lot in the UK, so it wasn't such a big deal for me. But I know that once the winter comes in full force, it's going to be a lot for anybody. And people here don't usually use the bus. I have used the bus a couple of times when I leave home or if I want to go somewhere far. I've used the bus, and the bus are most of the time. In fact, every time I've used the bus, it's always empty. It's always maybe like maximum of 6 people in the bus. I'm not kidding. So people here own their car. It's just few people that use the bus, because the buses are not even that efficient. Like some of them come every hour, some of them come every 30 minutes. I've never seen a bus that come every 15 minutes. It's not happening here. Unlike in the UK, we can have buses that come in every 6 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. But here it's not like that. So imagine waiting in the winter. You know how the winter is. Waiting in the winter for a bus to come. And sometimes they'll tell you it's delayed. Before you know it, it's on time. So you can't really trust them. So the best bet for you is to get a car. Even when I go for a walk on the road, I hardly see people walking on the road, like walking with their leg. Everybody's driving. Everybody's driving. Hey, poverty, die, die, die. This one is not even poverty, because even I think even the low income people are driving, because you can get car loan. You just have your driving license. That's the most important thing you need to have. So the next one I'm going to talk about is the weather. So this is November, and this is towards the end of November. Here in Ontario, if I open my window, if you see the sun, hey, if you see the sun outside, it will shock you. This sun, I've never seen it in the UK. We only see sun in the UK during summer, like those scorching sun. I hope I used the correct word. You see it in summer. Here, since I entered this country, during the day like this, we still have like the late mornings and the early nights, right? But the midday when the sun comes out like this, you think it's wind, you think it's summer. Sometimes you can't even drive without having your sunglasses on, because the sun is really on your face. So here they have sun. They have sun. And I feel like that's why it's not so cold yet, because the sun is still out. So even if it's cold, it might be 4 degrees outside. But because the sun is out, it's the cold is not that strong yet. But I heard that winter is official here from like December, towards the end of December, January. That's like the dead of the winter. But for now, it's more like autumn fading away. So it's not that bad now. So good thing, I think they have good weather to some extent, depending on where you are living. I'm here in Ontario, so I'm speaking for Ontario in that regard. So the next one is tipping culture. I've lost count. The next one is tipping culture. Tipping culture is the big thing here. Yes. And it's painful because me, I've not started like working full time. I'm just doing relief shifts and volunteer. So having to go to the grocery store, okay, grocery, you're not supposed to, like when you're going to purchase something, you don't really need to tip, right? But if you're ordering something online, Uber Eats, whatever, you have to tip. You have to tip. Or if you go to a restaurant, I've not been to a proper standard restaurant here yet. But from what I heard, if you go to a restaurant, let's say your bill is like $100, you are expected to tip 20% of that. You expected. They say it's the culture. You are not mandated to do that, but trust me, it's better you do that than you do not do it. And it's my money, it's my money. No be here. Because unless you have sworn to yourself that you will never come to that restaurant and you paid after having your meal. Because if the other way around, my dear, I will not even advise you to eat that food because you don't know what the waiter have put in your food. It's not safe. Okay, so it's like a good gesture here, and it's expected of everybody to do that to support the people providing those services to you. I'm not talking about the restaurant owners. I'm talking about the waiters or the courier person. Yeah, it has happened to me. I tried to purchase some groceries online, and when I was checking out, I was mandated to tip. I saw 5, 10, 15. I even changed the number and I said I want to tip something. No, I mean we no get money, but unfortunately it didn't work out. So yeah, that's how it is. It's a very serious thing here, and maybe that I've not really gone to a proper restaurant because if you're planning to spend £100, sorry, $100, just bear in mind that you need to go there with like 120. I'm not even. I've come to the tax zone, so just hold on. So the last but not the least is groceries and tax, consumers tax. I hope I that's the correct word. Groceries here in Canada. Hey, like this. If they did not cut off, if they did not cut off your neck, if they did not, hmm, UK people, ah, you are enjoying. I swear to you, God, for groceries, you are enjoying. I remember when I was in UK, if you follow me on my Instagram, I'm always uploading cooking videos, cooking dates. I'm always, sometimes I don't even need anything now. If I'm just strolling past a superstore, I'll just enter there. I'll just buy this, buy that. You cannot try it here. You cannot try it here. Unless maybe when I start earning, it will be a bit better. But groceries here is expensive. It is expensive. Yes. Like I even felt like, oh, coming from the UK with my UK pounds. Um, I was humbled. Yes, because in the UK, let's say that I have a very normal shopping, maybe £100, 150 for me, because it's just me alone. For me, £150 at maximum. Plus, like it's not just the superstores. Plus African shop things, 150 every month. That's like roughly, let's say, it's about 270 Canadian dollars. That's what you spend here in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, don't is it the meat? Don't even go to the meat section. You will cry blood, especially if you're coming from the UK. I feel like it's a bit better if you're coming from Nigeria because you have not experienced anything different. So you feel like, yeah, it's better things to be expensive because Naira is low or whatever. Expect things to be expensive. But when you have tasted something else and you now go ahead to taste something else, my comparison is not even Nigeria and Naira. My comparison is UK and Canada. That's my comparison. Those two are like this in terms of groceries. Groceries are so expensive. They shock me. Are so expensive. One day I would go to the store and we'll do comparison. Yes, they're so expensive. What was it? Even fresh veggies, fresh items. You think like, oh, they should be cheaper because those ones like they plant it here, they cultivate it here, you can get it. I lie. A bunch of spinach like this. You know that spinach they sell in Lidl, out even in Morrison. The normal shop from Morrison. Even in Morrison, it's about 99 or 90 cents. 90p. 90p in Morrison. Those spinach, baby spinach, 90p in UK. is over $6 here. I have really tried. I've gone from stores to stores. I've shopped in Walmart. I've shopped in Food Basic. I've shopped in Zehar. ZEHR. That one is no go area. Don't even go there. You'll cry blood. You cry blood. I don't even know what stores. I heard no fries is but it's not. I've gone to their online sites. Their things are not cheap. Meat is a big luxury here. I've been buying pork, chicken. Even the chicken is still expensive. You know, a full chicken in Lidl. I don't want to go to Aldi because Aldi is way cheaper. You know, let's say full chicken in Morrison should be at maximum, let's say £6, right? Like a very nice full chicken, £6. Guess how much full chicken here is? It's over $20. 20. That's like almost times two. So food is expensive. That's why the people that follow me on my Instagram, they haven't been seeing cooking videos from me because it's expensive. Oh, I'm not working yet, so I can't be buying unnecessary things. So I'm cutting my coat. In the UK, I cut my coat below my size, but now I cannot even afford to cut it below my size. I'm cutting it to my size and a little bit higher. So yeah, that's how groceries are. And I think it's not just for me as an immigrant, even people here that live locally here are still complaining of their groceries. And I heard that one of the reasons is because there's so much rules with imported goods. So the things they sell here are mostly made in Canada. So these Canadian sellers or producers tends to put the price that whatever price they feel like they'll put it because they know that you don't have option. So consumers tax, that one, yeah, I still don't understand it yet because I noticed that when I go buy groceries, like fresh veggies and stuff like that, food items, the tax is not that high, right? Here in Ontario, I think you pay 13% of consumer tax. Other provinces, some provinces pay less. I know Alberta pay only 5%. I think they don't pay provincial tax. I think it's just federal tax. But here in Ontario, you pay both the federal and the provincials. Yeah, you have to pay tax. But I noticed that when you're buying vegetables like fresh, let's say food items in generally, maybe things I've not really like looking to see what they're taxing or not. But I noticed that when you buy regular items, the tax is low. Like they don't charge you that much, that 13%. They will just I don't even think they tax it. But when you buy things like other products that are not like food, I think that's the one that they apply tax on. So yeah. That's one thing I've also noticed. But groceries are expensive. Like food is expensive here. I don't think other cosmetics and other things are expensive apart from the tax that comes on it. I don't think it's expensive because when once you change that money to pounds, you see that it's almost the same price you are buying it in the UK. So it's almost the same price. And you know, UK, it's not like you're not paying tax, it's just that the tax are added already to the product. But here it's not. So when I'm going shopping, I go with my calculator. I have a list. This one I'm not just trolling and just enter. I did that in the first week because I was trying to like survey the land and know which stores will be my favorite stores. And I think I've done that. And that is done. Now I shop strategically with what I want to buy in mind. No unnecessary shopping unless I'm seeing like a major discount. So yeah, I think these are the few culture shocks. And I hope these have given you so much insight. Will I still choose Canada? Yes, because the peace of mind surpasses all these other things. This is the land that I will flourish in. This is the land I'll make my millions and billions of dollars. Okay, this is the land I'll do all those things. So I'm going to adjust to it. I'm going to open my heart to it, embrace it, the good, the bad, and everything, and make it work for me. So yes, I'll still choose Canada all the time. Once I start earning my thousands and millions of dollars, I won't care about why spinach is $6. I won't care by God's grace. So yeah, I hope that gave you like a bit of insight of what it is like in Canada, like the culture shocks. People here are very welcoming, and if you're on your journey, I wish you the very best. I wish you get the news faster as whether as a student, as a PR. I wish you guys come in and we all find our way in this beautiful country, the maple country. All right, guys. Take care.